Boy Shooting Club!
Triple kill!
Yeah, you know, I missed my daughter's little league game for my back pain.
Yeah,
Your back pain?
your back
My
pain.
back pain. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got any of that back pain
Yeah.
you can share with your
For
boy?
the,
You got any back pain medicine?
for the old back pain, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe a little fix of the back is in order. You know what I'm saying?
A backiotomy?
Back. Welcome to the Boys Shooting Club.
What's up? What's up, everybody?
Welcome to the Boys Shooting Club podcast.
Yeah. What up?
We are, baby, week 22.
Wow.
23 or
Week
something.
Quarantine.
Damn, dude, this is officially longer than I've been in karate. Ever. not currently. Not currently, but ever.
Longer than I lasted at Party City, that's for damn sure. I didn't last as the mayor of Party City for too damn long.
Damn, man, I wish I could have worked with you at Party City.
It would have been a blast.
Fuck. I really wish that, like, we could all like go work at a Taco Bell together. Like everyone, we just take one over. Like the whole crew, we get all the shooters, so we just have different shifts, and we just
Just like when I got in trouble for saying on the radio, you know, taking over the Little Caesars at gunpoint, not to rob them, but to run the business for a couple of hours.
right. That was the with the skater. They're
The Razor Scooter kid, the professional fucking Dave Mira, fucking
Damn, dude.
scooter man.
Just
Whoa,
moving
Dave
so
Mira.
slow.
Oh, Matt Hoffman. Chill. Chill.
I was incredible on that scooter, though.
You were
Moving
going like
so
2.2 miles per hour gliding.
But
You said it was a
you know,
razor too?
Oh yeah, official.
Damn, so you were just fucking hitting gears and chirping birdies, huh?
I was getting all the accolades, and he was just pissed.
And it was this guy's fucking Razor scooter. Like you as a skateboarder, someone grip up your board, start showing off, fucking doing some sick tricks, you know, and getting all the glory, and you ain't seeing shit, and you ain't getting your board back. How do you feel?
Right.
When I was a child, two way taller kids from the neighborhood asked if they could see my skateboard to show me a trick, and they just ran with it.
Oh, they didn't even like board off with it. They just ran with it.
Ran with it under the arm. Well, like, you know, skateboard's a fucking retarded idea for transportation. Let's be honest here. You know what I mean? You ever see someone skating for transportation and not for
Yeah.
fun?
Long
looks
ago,
miserable.
I lived in Ann Arbor for many years.
Oh my God, dude!
Every
People
goddamn
that
day.
they stop and pick up the board and walk over the grass and then just get back down on the board, and you know what I mean? It's like if you're not just having fun with it, man, it's got to be a real pain in the ass, I imagine.
I could never like move. I could move kind of far on a skateboard, but by kind of far, maybe like 5 feet before. It's not for me.
Hey.
You know?
I would like to
understand.
be one of those people who use it as just a transportation device.
Yeah.
And, you know, so when someone yells like, hey, man, like do an ollie, do a trick, and be like, oh, nope, point A to point B. That's
Nope, not for me, fellas. Not for me.
getting to where I need to go.
I got dunked on by one of my ex-girlfriends because I was in the backyard and I was skating in this like little like cement patch that we had in the yard, and these kids from across the street, the bad kids, you know what I mean, like five kids are yelling at me, and they're
Yeah, I
like,
think I know exactly what kind of kids you're
do a
talking
kickflip, do a kickflip. Mexican kids, you're right. So they were they're like, do a kickflip, and I'm like, oh, I can't. And then they all like fire roasted me. And
Yeah, I've seen it a million times.
Was like, you could have lied. And
Lied.
I'm like, what the hell are you doing eavesdropping? You know what I mean? Why aren't you at work? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is this?
Oh no.
Chop. You know what I mean? Let me go do my thing.
You ever see-
But yeah,
Remember
our
those-
relationship ended shortly after that, and often I think to myself it's because I couldn't kickflip, and it was in front of those Mexican children.
Now the
roasting
truth comes out.
What? The truth was already out. I was on the edge. You just need a little poke. You go, do you mean Mexican?
You're not
children?"
even wearing the racism hat.
You-
Have you guys
you
ever
should.
seen that look like the planet Saturn. They're like a ball with like a ring around it, and you hold it in your feet and you can jump around. You ever see anybody use one of those for transportation?
No, but
Just like hopping around downtown, Ypsilanti.
That would be
guys
so
wearing a
funny.
cat in the hat. You know what I'm
Like,
saying? One of
I'm
those
late for my
monkeys.
appointment at World of Rocks.
I got a hour lunch break from Spencer's Gifts. I just hopped over here from the mall.
Or those
Dude, I think we should
Nickelodeon moon boots? Those
Oh,
things
those
that were like
those things were the shit. You can't hate on the moon
boots
shoes.
were just the ball, but put onto 2 feet. They were just as
Right.
ineffective.
I found one of them at a Salvation Army, and I bought it. I needed two, but also my foot, they're made for children. So I just couldn't support my giant.
I had a pair at the prime age to have them, like 8.
Oh,
Fucking incredible. I was fucking tearing up the driveway, going up and down. All the neighbor kids were like coming over to look, and they wanted to touch, but my grandpa said that nobody but me could use them. So the kids left like within 5 minutes because there was nothing there for them at all.
right.
But you should find those Mexican kids from the neighborhood on Facebook and just message them all individually and just be like, I can kickflip now, just so you know.
I still can't kickflip.
Send them a video of it.
I'll just have to learn and then
I'm
send it to 'em.
really
Just
good at
try it.
video editing now.
30 years old. I'm
Just
30 years old,
try.
and I learned how to kickflip today, you motherfuckers.
And
then
I
send them to
taught myself how to edit videos. So, all I got to do is find fucking just a skateboard video on YouTube, superimpose your face
Ooh,
on
like that's
there.
Now we're talking.
Fuck, it'll just be like the
I
Star
know,
Wars
like that.
transitions.
like Sean Rona doing a kickflip and
Yeah, it's
With
the
the still
same
image.
picture I use for all the Boys Shooting Club promo pics.
The one
The one where you're eating the sandwich.
I'm just full of joy, dude. Full of joy. I love that picture so much.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, I mean, like, I have no qualms with anybody that wants to like skateboard for transportation or longboard or rollerblade. It's just like, I'm a man of utility. So if I come off a little biased, it's because I use Heelys to get everywhere.
Nice.
So,
Soap
that's
guy myself. Always.
when you, some soaps.
I'm a Pac Sun kind of guy.
Ooh, hit some soaps. You know what I mean? You're like, hey, babe, you want to get your pussy sopping wet? Watch me grind this rail real quick.
Right.
And then you just run up and you jump and you.
This is how I
It was
clean
crazy
myself.
to me that people think that soaps are lame, that they're gay, that they're cringe or whatever. Because when
Yeah.
I was a freshman in high school and fucking this dude, his name was Vince Valentine.
Oh, wow.
Real ass name.
Vinny
And,
Valentine.
yeah, he was a skater, but he had soaps and he was grinding the fucking like the railings into the school. I thought it was the sickest thing I ever seen.
God
It is.
damn, dude. Look Before You Leap by like Suicide Machine starts playing in the background, like the slow part where it's
Yeah.
like, you gotta look before you leap.
Yo.
Fuck yeah. And you're like turning around and looking at him in slow motion. He goes, what? And then he like runs up and like does a sick ass like 1-footed grind down this little park bench and then immediately loses all momentum the second he stops, on the concrete because there's no wheels.
He was a real
And,
tiny guy. Like he was real small, and he'd like run up to the older kids and be like, "I'll suck your dick."
Wow.
So you think that like I could have
Yeah,
a history or a career in soaping? Is what you're saying?
I would,
You got a good soaping?
I would finance your fucking soaps. I got Amazon Prime. I can have them delivered over to your spot, and I'll be your first sponsor.
Okay. We can get some Surge, maybe. We can get sponsored by Surge.
I say take that kid's name, Vincent, for your company. I mean, go Vinny Valentine soap
Vinny Valentine
soap label.
soap company.
Yeah, there you
Vinny
go.
Valentine.
Professional
Soapery.
soapers.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Dude, Vinny Valentine presents sociallyhazardous.net.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Ooh, okay.
Like imagine like you and a brother love like red and black, like, tuxedo. And then you open up the curtain and there I am in a cage eating cat food and masturbating.
So really just
You know what I'm
kind of like
saying?
how every time I've ever been to your apartment.
What?
It's kind of like every time I've ever visited you.
It's
at your
called
apartment.
setting the ambiance, my friend. I do it for anyone who would like to come over and watch Mars Attacks.
Poor Noki is so hungry because you're eating all of his food.
she's gained a little bit of weight. She's got reserves. She can
Well,
live.
She got enough
He's
to
got to
go
make
around.
money off the pay pigs. You know what I mean?
Right. You need something to masturbate with, and wet food. Nothing's better.
Why not?
Rockefeller? You think she gets wet food? She gets raw steaks, baby, grilled to perfection, hand sliced.
Cat eats better than I do.
The stray cats that live out in the back, like there used to be like
what are they? Are they stray cats?
stray cat.
Is that what you're calling them? Are these the same as like the bad kids in Joe's neighborhood?
Are you being?
Yeah,
Are you being classist?
The little Mexican kids that they live down there in the pit of the apartment building around back in like a little camp, and I throw when I'm flushed with shrimp cocktail or I've just had too many shrimp, I couldn't have another one more. I just started chucking them over there, and they get a little treat.
I've never known you to have too much shrimp.
You know me pretty well.
What is it?
Pretty damn well.
Fuck, when it's Shrimp Fest?
Shrimp Fest. Now I can't wait till we got the pod going in October and we do like the post Shrimp Fest fucking podcast after we tackle fucking 550 shrimp from the table. We're fucking filled up and then we come do the pod.
Oh,
Oh, dude, just butter still dripping down. Like, sorry, shooters.
it made my balls hurt.
I just kind of fall asleep in the middle of the pod.
I've been trying to get somebody on Red Lobster's customer service line to answer me like, this fucking quarantine shelter in place bullshit isn't up by October. Will it be possible for me to park at the restaurant, order the shrimp, eat, and then call the restaurant when I need a replacement in the shrimp? Like when I finish the scampi and I finish the Walt's favorite, can I get maybe the Mediterranean? And hopefully they bring back those Nashville hot boys. Those shrimp were something to write home about.
From 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Dude, that's when Snot Kennedy fucking like an angel from heaven's like, you don't have to play this show full of 55 shrimp and open for Death Cat while he plays on a garbage can drum set. And I'm like, really? You would do that for me, Snot? Like... Thank you so much, dude. I can't follow this son of a bitch. You know what I mean?
There was like shrimp juice coming out of me. I was sitting at the fire around back, and I was just slumped over. Like fucking scampi was oozing out of my nose and my mouth.
I know. Usually, you're the lightning rod at the fire circle. You know what I mean? Especially in those scenarios. I was looking over. I'm like, man, my man must be feeling the same way because you were just like, what? No, stop talking to me.
We got to get out of here.
No, did you say Death Cat? Is that the band?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know about the band?
They're like kind of local.
I know.
Ish. Yeah. You know what's weird? The homie Joe O'Connor also knows Death Cat. Everybody knows this band.
Everybody knows this dude.
From different walks of life. He met him in Chicago. They lived together in Chicago.
Jam and I actually played with him in Detroit.
Really?
2 years ago. Yeah.
Damn, 2 years ago.
Like on stage, in like an improvised avant jazz. I was playing the trombone. Was it fun?
He was doing that for like 15 years or something because we used to play this bar called Double O Pub. Fucking beautiful place, R.I.P. They had a cool homeless guy that slept in the back where the bands kept their gear and fucking you just do coke. I brought Joey in there, 16 years old. I think I was like 18. We were like
playing pogs and I was drinking, looking like I was 14 years old.
Yeah, I just put like a fifth of vodka in your hands in this establishment and it was fine. But we wore out our welcome one night while performing and like we cut open a feather pillow and feathered the entire establishment. Big social faux pas. They called the cops.
Yeah, big deal.
But after that, they banned any shows under 21,
Yeah.
And Death Cat, man, I think he was probably like 18 or 19 at the time, so he got banned from playing. So he wrote some angry MySpace bulletins about us.
Really?
Yeah, some steaming.
Had a similar. Did you guys ever play with the Cartridge Family out of Lansing?
Oh yeah, no, I know those. I know them.
I like the name.
We played at a Christian college here in Jackson. That was my old band, Looking for Mammoths, and we got there kind of late. and they kind of prided themselves on being banned from entire counties. And at this Christian college, we got there, they had brought in like 3 30-gallon garbage bags of potato chips and ripped them open, threw them around everywhere. But they had to empty out the whole place. They kicked them out. They had to bless it. Like, the stage was just so greasy, we could like barely get our equipment in, and like in there trying to play, and we're slipping because all the potato chips and stuff. But
those guys were legendary for their messes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Really, the Cartridge family was known for making messes.
Yeah.
This wasn't a one and done.
Yeah, IGB got compared to the Cartridge family all the time. You know, just there wasn't messes to that scale, but there were messes. There were messes.
I remember the instant mashed potatoes in the schnoz. That's one of my favorite bits.
I thought it was a great bit. We were playing this thing up in the Bible Belt of Michigan. We were playing on a stage behind the church.
Was that Taylor, Michigan?
No, it was Sandusky, Michigan. It was like Farmville, dude. Fucking straight up Farmville. Like, the church was like here, the stage was here, and then behind that was just a cabbage field. It was straight up fucking on God's farm.
Right.
You know, I had a masterful bit, man. Fucking, I bought a box of instant mashed potatoes from the bootleg Chinese dollar store. You know what I mean? They used to sell Rough Rider brand condoms. But,
oh yeah, dude! Hell yeah! The vending machine condoms.
Is that just if you want to fuck rough?
Poured them in my mouth and then chased it with water. I was making mashed potatoes in the damn lip trap. It was disgusting. There's like a picture of me somewhere, and like my entire face is encrusted in potato flake and water, like stuck to me. Great.
Mike Sanzoni got chemical burns all over his arm when y'all were lighting those dinosaurs on fire.
Oh yeah, we were lighting a bunch of plastic, encouraging people to it. That was a really fun time.
And even then, the highlight of the whole weekend, at least in my opinion, was Casper shit wasted with a Camelback. Just like gyrating from left to right in front of that Christian metal band with that female lead singer.
They were the band. They were signed to Victory Records, and they were like the big headlining band. And there was like 4 people watching them.
Like middle finger to the nose, and everyone just like, this is fine. We'll just keep playing.
Yes.
Like,
amen.
Hey.
Joe, I know I said that you looked like Freddy Krueger before we recorded, but I'm looking closer at you, and I think you look more like a survivor of the Holocaust.
More like Freddy Krueger. Thank you. I appreciate that. Is that what you were saying? Was more like Freddy Krueger?
Yeah, those guys do kind of look like Freddy Krueger.
Maybe I'll just put the hat on to not make anyone feel uncomfortable.
You're so tight to walk into to wear like a Freddy Krueger outfit, you know, a little mask, the sweater, and you know, the glove with the knives on it, and go into Kroger and just kind of walk around like, hey, I'm Freddy Krueger.
Oh, I like that.
Get it?
I like that a lot.
I'll be like
bothering people,
putting the claw inside of like, you know, David's like within his personal space. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like you're breaking your social distancing.
So you think you can go back there and drum up that old application this time, or what? You think you can go back there and get that old application for old Freddy Krueger?
I want to be Edward's safety scissor hands, because I can't. My hands are bullshit, and I have to use safety scissors.
Okay. What if you could get?
I can't get a job doing that, but you know.
I mean, that's not true.
Cut construction paper and shit.
I think a lot of places, like if you can't use safety scissors, they won't hire you.
Hey, then I'm viable, man. I'm out for the market.
If you can't use safety scissors, you can't get a job.
Well, yeah. If you can't use safety scissors, then what good are you?
All right. I mean, at Wendy's, we're cutting a lot of construction paper and poster paper, things to make presentations.
We can use safety scissors.
Yeah, we're all capable of it.
We're all essential workers.
Yeah.
I was thinking about what you were saying about getting jobs at Taco Bell when this is all over. Why don't we just all finally get jobs at the same Wendy's?
That would make so much more sense.
I mean, right?
I live in a different city. You guys live in the same concrete.
So then we'll just have to figure out what's fair for who has to come to who.
Carpool. We'll go. We'll meet halfway. We'll do
Let's
it.
work at the Wendy's in Chelsea.
I was
Where's
just
Chelsea?
about to say Chelsea.
Where's Chelsea at?
Halfway between you and I.
Let's do it. Was that like 20 minutes each?
20.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 20 minutes.
That sounds like heaven, boys. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. There's a liquor store right down the street. There's a place where I take a shit and buy cheese curds right next door. Oh,
I've been there.
oh yeah, you know the place. It's a good shitter.
I've
Somebody
shit
wrote
there.
this.
I've bought booze over there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I always get a Starbucks little fucking coffee treat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shout out to Joey, hooked me up with one the other day.
Oh, you already know, baby. You already know. But pop in a little closer, man. The microphone's a little far
Yeah,
away.
that's true, man.
Sorry, homie.
My
There we go. Perfect.
boy.
What was it too sweet though? That's what I was worried about. The mocha.
Was it
too sweet?
Too sweet.
Was it?
Oh,
damn,
for our audio
damn.
listeners, we just too sweeted. If you don't know what that is, fuck.
Then you probably have sex.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Wrestling fans they fuck more than anybody.
It's like the theater kids.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Oh,
Except it's a lot more just like drunk white dudes that had a couple too many PBRs end up kissing on the balcony after their favorite guys win. Shawn Michaels here, for example. I always get a little rowdy if I see a Shawn Michaels match.
Oh,
You
He's
boys
hot,
like
dude.
musicals?
Huh?
You boys like musicals? You
Sure
wanna
do.
a musical?
yeah. I fucked heavy with Les Mis in high school.
I believe that.
Oh, I like that, baby. I like Chicago.
Master of the house, keeper of the stool.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not.
Wow. Yeah.
Damn. Is that some lame miss?
Written music.
What else is
We're gonna get a cease and desist letter from like Guy de Mossipon or whoever wrote that.
You know what? Come at me, baby. I got one hand of fucking Freddy Krueger claws. I got another hand that's been working a kettlebell for 2.5 months.
And you know what?
Let's
I got
fucking
it.
roll.
I've got a lawyer friend who represents, or at least did represent, Kid Rock, and he paints Justice white.
Sure as hell does, just like his wife.
Lady Justice with a pearl necklace, a pearly white bliss.
Ooh, ooh, baby.
Like holding the scales,
Uh-huh.
how much come? You got to even them out. So you come into the one, you've got justice and punishment.
Oh,
They got away
so
the
he's
same.
kind of like a Nikki Sixx of sorts.
I got
You know
enough
what I'm saying?
for both.
He's like right on the edge, but he's still like he's got a heart of gold.
Yeah, closer to the edge.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
about
one
the
thing
price.
that I would say about the authority figures. Heart of gold. That's the one thing that stands out across all other attributes.
Yeah. I mean,
Like if you're looking at
good guys.
blue lives, man. Blue lives.
Yeah, blue lives are awesome.
What remember when I called you was that in February? It was like, hey kids, just Sonic here. Just thought I'd remind you that blue lives do matter. Hey kids, like the Jaleel White version, you know?
I would do anything if fucking the police adopted Sonic the Hedgehog as a mascot.
You say Jaleel White?
Yeah,
Isn't that Family Matters? Isn't that Urkel?
yeah, that's Sonic.
Yeah,
What?
he's Sonic. Yup.
Yeah, bro. He's the comic
Oh.
Sonic.
Yup.
He's our Sonic. That's
Wait.
my Sonic.
What?
Wake up, sheeple.
That's
corner.
my Sonic. Not this fucking who voiced him in the movie? Wasn't it like fucking
Kevin Hart.
it was not Kevin Hart. It was like
Cedric the Entertainer from Beyond
might
the
have been
Grave. He
him.
just reconstructed his voice patterns.
might have been Cat Williams actually.
Cedric the Entertainer is still alive.
It's Richard Pryor, but they use just old Tupac songs to like recreate everything.
Was
Sonic
it
does.
Mark Wahlberg? Wasn't fucking the new Sonic movie? Wasn't Mark Wahlberg the voice of Sonic?
It was
It should have
mystical.
been Mark
was the
Wahlberg
voice
as
of
a side character. It should have been Kevin Hart as Sonic and Mark Wahlberg, and they had to take on Jim Carrey, and they had to convince Jim Carrey to feel guilt for convincing that teenage girl to kill herself.
Oh,
But it's
yeah.
like, what? No, identity doesn't matter. Look, come spend $2,600 and you can look at my painting. What? What do you mean assisted suicide? What? What?
I forgot about that. What were the details? Were that she was like crying, saying she was gonna kill herself, and then he was just like, "Why don't you do it?
Why don't you do it, bitch?
Why
don't you do it, you dumb bitch?"
Fucking
Dr. Robotnik said that?
Yeah.
Dr. Robotnik himself, dude.
Damn, I always knew I hated that fucking redheaded fuck. No offense, Vince.
I don't stand with Dr. Robotnik. All right, pal.
I mean, I could grow out the sides, dye them orange, maybe go with that 40 pounds heavier we were talking about before the podcast started.
Be a little bit heavier, Joe.
You know what I'm saying?
You need to be a little bit heavier.
Maybe dye my nose orange.
Now you're getting it.
Yeah.
Replace those coconut liqueurs with just Red Dog.
Yep.
Okay.
Red Dog. 5.5% alcohol.
Like my Aunt Audrey. But if you drink 70 of them in a day in the sun.
True. Duh.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. Vince, you gotta be careful with that, man. You're gonna lose a foot, dog.
Who, me?
No, Vince. Your feet
what?
are fine, Joe.
Wait, this
Oh, from the vaping?
No, from the Red Dog.
Oh, you know,
Now.
when I was in high school, like I was kind of like fucking my friend's cousin. You know, it was just like a Christmas break thing. You know, winter break.
Was it
Christmas vacation?
Actual like skin to skin, or was it like when you like rub?
It was actually the first pussy I ever saw.
Really?
And, you know, her mom was in the hospital. She had diabetes, and she had just got her foot amputated. And,
did that make you more horny?
I did get pretty horny. But I go to visit, and she's introducing me to her mom, and she's telling her mom, like, "Oh, this is Vince. He's my new boyfriend. Like, he's gonna take care of us. He's gonna take care of you. Like, you know, he's gonna help out around the house." And like, I'm stoned. I smoked a fucking joint in the parking lot. And I'm like, this bitch out of her mind. This is Christmas vacation pussy, and that's it. You live a town over, man. Are you riding my bike the fuck over there?
Christmas vacation pussy ends with one hell of a phone bill.
Her mother, you know what I'm saying? Her mother died because you didn't help.
Also, the fact that she was drinking 6 Mountain Dews a day for 17 years didn't help the case.
Yeah, half gallons of vodka, you know, every couple of days.
That sounds nice.
I thought it was supposed to hydrate you.
Yeah. Thank you for staying hydrated, Ma.
Oh, speaking of hydrated, boys, is it cool? Be right back.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta get I am drying out. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
Nobody's listening to this anyway, Joe. Shooters, in all honesty, though, we do appreciate y'all still tuning in. We do hope that you're staying healthy and your bowel movements are at least somewhere between 3 and 5 on the Bristol scale.
We hope that you're calling your friends and family and telling them about the Patreon.
Please.
Yeah, please do.
$1
$1 a month. You get 4 episodes a week.
Wow.
So if your mom's in the
hospital, how is it? I feel like you're through them like every other day, and we do. Wow.
Oh yeah, shooters! You don't know about this. There's 70 hours a month that gets cut. Yeah, we record every single day because that's the thing. Like, you know, we might be labeled non-essential workers or essential workers in some cases. And you know what I'm saying? You still gotta punch the clock. That's how you're successful. Look at what's his name? Joe Walsh. You think Joe Walsh ever stopped punching the clock?
You think Mystic ever stopped praying for his dick not to fail him? I'm gonna use that move tonight. I've already let it be known. Dick don't fail me now.
Dick don't fail me now.
No, that's really good.
Sorry, I don't have any regard for my neighbors. It helps a lot.
As long as
just 2 in the morning, knocking on the wall, screaming, "Dick don't fail me now!
Dick don't fail me now!"
Open up the door and just step out onto the balcony and scream it.
They call the cops, and you're screaming at the cops through the door. And sir, please don't let your dick fail you now.
The cop is like, area secure. We're good here.
Dick's not failing him.
Yep.
False alarm. False alarm.
Sounds like it's working.
I'm making myself laugh yesterday.
420 here.
Thinking about dealing.
Maybe failing.
What? 420? What?
We got a failing. We got a 302.
What? I love that fucking number, dude.
Yeah,
So
man.
crunchy, dude. Something about that number is so fucking crunchy, dude.
I think my dad like crisped it up when he was like showing me how to kick flip and shit.
Oh, dude. Oh my God. Our generation's gonna have some embarrassing dads.
I can't wait, man. I mean, I'm not
You're
really
like-
dad
They're all
material.
gonna have crybaby tattooed on their fucking forehead above their eyebrow.
You're like, yeah, no, I can't really help you
Tattooed.
drywall I can't help you fix a drywall here, but here, how about I assist as one of 5 people making an omelet?
Yeah.
Does that help? You know what I mean? Can I get unbearably high on pain pills and be one of 5 people that assist in making
That
an
sounds
omelet?
great.
That
I gotta go shred
Yeah,
some
I mean,
nail real
honestly.
quick on my soaps, and then I mean, yeah, I'll take you out to play catch. Take you to the pages, whatever. You want to go to Fazoli's?
just like you know when like they're talking about the line of like the fragile masculinity with a boy and his father, seeing a father display emotion, except it's just going to be like daddy's just boo-hooing and like just pouring one out to peep while driving. You know what I mean? Crying all the time.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't help you bandage that wound, but I can take a picture of my pussy.
Yeah.
Mom, I don't need that.
Dad, you're gonna be
Mom, you're embarrassing me selling your pussy pics on OnlyFans. Look, everyone at school sees it. Everyone at school subscribed.
Well, how do you think
My
I afford all
fucking
these
science teacher.
pepperoni for you?
Woo!
Mom just
Fucking
has
science teacher simps for you.
what Sims?
Yeah, simps. Simps are the people that pay for OnlyFans.
Oh, I thought Sims was.
Yeah, those people. Not,
Oh yeah, no, not a simps.
not male feminists like me, dude. Not male feminists like me, dude. I don't lust, so I still send them money, you know, because these girls got a hard time out there. But I don't lust. I don't masturbate, dude. That's the difference between me and the simps. You know, everybody in line, everyone in the bread line trying to sneak a crumb of that pussy. I respect women, dude. I give them $7 a month so that I can have the option of looking at their pussy. If I,
Right. It's
But I don't. But I don't.
When you look
You know,
at
I just
porn,
have-
it's not really consensual. Like you didn't ask them to see their butthole gape. Like OnlyFans, it's a little more consensual. It's less. It's more 21st century. It's more enlightened.
I wonder how much
I have a pretty disconnected relationship with these women. I give them $6.99 a month. I religiously message 12 of them about 5 times a day. No response. That's fine. They're busy. You know what I mean? Male feminists like me wouldn't expect a response anyway. You know, you don't expect things from people.
They got other guys, and you know, I'm body posy and poly and poly posy and poly pocket posy.
they, them,
Yeah.
super gender.
Yeah.
Polly Pocket Posy?
Yeah, poly pocket posy.
I'm Polly Pocket posed up, dude.
I got poly pocket posy pussy. I like it.
Damn. God damn almighty.
All those people on like Twitter, you know, they're really loving like the virus and the quarantine because now all they have to do is stay inside to be like, you know, self-righteous and condescending to everybody.
I like that.
Like they're a hero and that they're better than you because they're staying inside, you know, and they get like, why don't you stay the fuck home like me? I'm doing my part. And it's like they haven't left their house in fucking like 2 months anyway.
Oh, bro, I cannot wait for like 20 years down the line when like I'm talking to your children.
My
right?
masculine son.
So they're like, where were you? Where were you during the resistance, you know, Uncle Joe? And I'll be like, well, funny thing you should ask. So there were these 10 women that were all selling pictures of their bodies on the internet. Well, you know what? Rejection wasn't going to get me down and out. I realized that the secret was just shelling out $90 of my money a month. Just
We got money from the government.
that maybe I'll get a shout out on there.
We got Trump bucks to spend.
I wonder how much. I want to know how much Trump bucks went to OnlyFans.com.
Oh
Like to know the
my
percentage.
God.
I'd say about
Honestly?
10 to 15% of all that Trump income right into OnlyFans.
gonna stand with the Queens. I'm gonna say hopefully 30. You know what I mean? Fuck the economy.
Man,
That is
get
the
a new
economy, dude.
Let's get a new economy. Let's get a new economy, boys.
This is the new economy where fucking goods and services is just money for news. That's it.
Right.
Fucking Nashville hot fried chicken sandwiches. Patreon podcast Patreon accounts.
This is how we live our lives, guys. Fucking buttholes. Fried chicken.
Universal basic income. Universal basic blowjobs.
Yeah.
Buying LSD
It's
on
happening.
the internet.
It's happening.
If you want to.
That'd be a fun live stream. If I like drop some acid, maybe I'll do that for the next pod. I'll do that for the Patreon. I'll drop some acid like an hour before.
Okay.
And see what happens.
I got a hit of acid I've been sitting on for like 4 or 5 years.
Maybe we all
You think
drop
that's still good? Acid go bad? I don't think so.
Is it in the freezer?
No, I think it's like in a little turtle chest. It's in like a little wooden chest that
Be okay as long as it hasn't had a lot of light. I mean, I'm a
it's
law enforcement officer.
pure blackness
I don't know
inside of
anything
that turtle
about
shell.
that.
What?
Let's all
Pure
drop acid together.
Yeah, on the pod, 6.5 hour episode.
Oh God,
That sounds fun.
Fucking Joe Rogan.
We can watch the Holy Mountain and talk about it.
Oh my God, that's gonna give me flashbacks because I did drop acid when I went and saw the State Theater, and it was a packed house, and I was sitting next to my friend Devo, who had some gluten earlier in the day and was farting, and it was like it smelled like the sewer system of an ancient city, and nobody could get up or move. I was stuck next to him, just tripping balls, like unable to leave. Everyone's looking at me as if I look
You're
like
responsible at this point.
like Devo doesn't look like a farter. I look like a farter, and yeah, when all like the cascading blood and frogs and smelling his like asshole, like like inside of his asshole. It was awesome.
Oh my God, I love it.
By the
Sounds
time
pretty
the
cool,
movie
man.
was over, 5.5 hours later, I was out of it, and I was no longer tripping. I had to apologize to everyone, and I even apologized to him because
You apologize to everybody for the smell?
I took the heat, and I do want to tell
like
you,
I wear a diaper.
whenever a fart gets, I once blamed a fart on a kid. I farted in 4th grade. I may have talked about it on the podcast, but everyone looked back at me. It was really loud. We weren't allowed to use the bathroom in school, and it was really, really loud. And everyone turned and looked at me, and I just turned and looked at the guy behind me. But the year after, that guy that I blamed the fart on murdered his girlfriend in her house, stabbed her like 87 times with like 3 different knives, went to school with the bloody sneakers on. He was the first 13-year-old to be sentenced to life in prison in Michigan.
Holy shit.
And so
He
now,
walked all around all day saying it was spaghetti sauce on his shoe.
oh dude, it did not take long because they found that girl.
Damn, dude, his Static X t-shirt just soaked in blood.
Not quite.
No.
Not quite. No Static X. No.
Eminem?
No. More
Beethoven?
like
You gotta worry about the kids listening to classical music.
Cash Money Millionaires.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, he
That was
was
my-
cool.
Oh, he was very cool, man. I'll never forget. I actually looked him up. I saw his mugshot. I mean, he went to adult prison when he was 13. So
He's still in there?
yeah,
We should J-Pal him.
He
The
probably makes a
prison social
killing.
media- This prison social media system where you
Oh,
pay
I'm
like
very-
$1 and you can send emails to the prisoners.
I'm very familiar with it. Yeah,
Let's rock, baby.
Jesse's good. Yeah.
We need some pen pals, you know.
I would
Pen
like
pals
to
would be
hit up,
tight.
hit up Martez.
That's one we don't got. We
Yeah,
got
that's
fucking
fine.
everything we want in this world. We got fucking computers, fucking touch screens, fucking free money from the government. But I can't honestly look you in the eye and tell you I have a pen pal. That's something I'm missing in my heart and in my soul.
In your heart of hearts.
Brian. I
Yeah.
ain't got no pen pal in the world.
Damn.
Let's
You
hit up
could make your
Martez,
neighbor
man.
your pen pal, and they won't know. You could just start slipping letters underneath. Door unaddressed.
Does
know
he
what
go
I
to
mean?
prison?
What?
I have to.
Prison to sneak the letters in.
Like, no, I'm saying you could
Just go
make
up
your
to
neighbor in the
people's
apartment complex, yeah, your pen pal by slipping
Hey,
the
just
letter
look under
under
the door.
Well,
I got to go to Ann Arbor and return this woman's passport that got sent to me instead of a wrestling hoodie I ordered. Like the fucking the sticker on my package with my address and shit must have fell off while the fucking mail machines are going nuts, and it fucking landed on her envelope. And
how now? Granted, I don't know how the mail system works, but
right here.
Someone was drinking on the job, and they're like, "Yeah, it must have the sticker must have fallen off." And you see how these machines work is we use pretty unreliable adhesive, and so the slightest breeze can take one of those labels, throw it off. Happens all the time. Fell onto this package down here, so you can see how.
Yeah, the wrestling's deliveries are right next to the passport deliveries. She's not going to need that passport anyway right now. But
there's a marriage certificate, you know, in there too. And you know, shooters, some shit like this make you think twice about ordering a Dragon Dick dildo off that Dragon Dick dildo website.
Damn.
You might order your fucking $350 dildo that looks like an octopus tentacle, and you might not even get it. You know, that fucking these shipping labels fall right off.
You got to think about the other person though. Like she probably got your wrestling hoodie. You know, like she would open up the Dragon dildo and be like, "This isn't my marriage license."
No, I don't think she got it because I can see her address underneath my shipping label. I'm just gonna
blast. Yeah,
I'm gonna drive over to her house tomorrow and leave this in a threatening letter.
What if when you go over there, you see her in the driveway and she is, Brian, in fact, wearing the Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon WrestleMania 10 hoodie that you ordered, and she's like, "Oh, keep the passport. This is."
Be like,
not getting the hoodie back,
right
man.
here we have a Mexican standoff, miss. Take that hoodie the fuck off and throw it on the ground here, and I'll throw your passport here.
You go, how tall are you? About 5'4"? You think you could take me on? Start unzipping the MSI hoodie. Use intimidation over your actual brawn.
Sure. Yeah,
because
I'm gonna bring my gun.
That's exactly.
You think I'm gonna roll up to some fucking woman's house without being fully armed? Come on. I'm not stupid.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
A threatening ass letter in the mailbox.
Just like God intended. Just how this country was founded, actually. A handgun and a threatening letter.
Boys.
Are you in a robe?
No. Here, I'm wearing my...
like the magazine.
I like the book. There's a leak in my house, man. I just walked by the stairwell. I got water coming into my house, y'all.
Is it raining?
Exciting.
You have to get a bucket out, baby.
Is it raining or you got like a sewage situation?
Oh no, it's coming from the top down. It's God. It's God.
Oh yeah, you do contact with people, let them know he's thinking about them through your house falling apart and stuff. That's well known.
My dog played with me for the first time ever today. It's been a year.
Oogie.
Gooby.
What?
Gooby.
I thought you named him after that successful movie that...
Well, yeah. Gooby is an Oogie Love. His name is Gooby Love. And he goes, "Go for Gooby."
What, does he answer the phone when he does that?
He likes pickles and science, and he's green.
Oh. So he's the Gooby Love.
Oh, no, he's Gooby. There's Gooby, Toofy, and...
Which one's the bad bitch?
She's the one who talks to animals.
That's the Cardi B one?
Floofy? No, that's Schloofy.
I think Schloofy is the one I was sexually attracted to. You know, like any movie you watch, you like look for something that turns you on in some way because you want to be stimulated more than being entertained when you see a film and you're paying fucking money to go to a movie.
Seen Titanic. I get it.
Well covered on the podcast.
We do talk about the Oogie Loves and their big balloon adventure quite a bit. We should probably give a little context on the Facebook page.
Shooters, we only talk about the old episodes when we're together normally.
No, we are self-referential. We've turned into Seinfeld.
This is a meta podcast.
Family Guy.
This is the Metacast now, y'all. You know what? You just don't get it. You know what I mean? It's like we went from season 4 of The Simpsons to season 9 of Family Guy, which is a much more successful television show.
We went from season 4 of The Simpsons to season 5 of The Sopranos.
Whoa. That's a heartbreaker season. That's a heartbreaker
Conan O'Brien wrote for The Sopranos in that season, actually.
Who did?
Conan
Really?
O'Brien.
Oh, yeah.
That was so funny.
Yeah,
Conan O'Brien wrote for The Sopranos?
He was the sole writer for The Sopranos.
He wrote all of Paulie Walnut's his lines and his like little clips.
Yeah,
Oh,
Andy
hell yeah.
Richter was there. He was working the boom mic.
So
Phil Leotardo, no, all of his lines are improvised, right? Is he the one that they're like, this guy's
I don't know. According to fucking Bobby Bacala, is that David Chase refused to have ad-libbing go on. They
Oh,
said
yeah.
the
Could you
pilot
imagine if you
episode,
had...
they had some play around time, but after the pilot episode, it was fucking strictly the script, baby. I'm learning a lot of behind the scenes action of The Sopranos.
And only 2 episodes in.
Yeah, I was gonna say 10 minutes into the second episode. Damn, I gotta listen to this.
Yeah. I mean, the first one's just so packed full of information.
We're screwing up our podcast, y'all.
Maybe
we should just start watching episodes of The Sopranos and reviewing them.
That's kind of what
everybody smokes cigarettes, and I smoke cigarettes, so we just gotta smoke on the set the entire time.
I can do that. I got unlimited funds for cigarettes.
Well, I guess we're going to start smoking again, Vinny.
I brought my stimulus check to the fucking tobacco store. Said I need some cartons of Winston's.
I still haven't gotten one, in all honesty.
Stimmed up.
Stim?
Have you tried tweeting at Trump saying thank you? He gets on it faster if you show him like a little bit of compassion.
I've got him on OnlyFans.
He actually punishes you if you show him anything but.
He's got an OnlyFans.
Kind of what happened to us in Michigan.
I've shown him my butthole.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no!
There probably is somebody who just spends his entire day just taking pictures of his asshole and tweeting it at Donald Trump. Like, look at this, sir. This is what you are.
This is the resistance.
This is what you are. And, he's all spread cheeks.
So close.
Whoa.
Oh, so close.
Did you just hit us with the Ace Ventura?
Hashtag vote blue no matter who.
Damn. Hey, kids, just here to remind you that although the police do have an interesting track record, we have to remember to respect their authority. And sometimes, these little broken egg scenarios can all be avoided if we just follow the rules, even if we don't really understand them at the moment.
I like this new Joey. I like this a lot.
Sonic. What are you talking about? That's Sonic. That's
I like Sonic.
It's Urkel.
Sonic has a really positive message.
He's also
Bill Johnson.
What is it? He's in the movie Big Fat Liar with Frankie Muniz and Paul Giamatti.
I thought you said Daniel Johnston was Sonic there for a second, Brian.
I would love that.
And I just love chili dogs because of the Mountain Dew. The Mountain Dew makes me love the chili dogs so much, and that's why I threw that woman out of the window.
Sonic is meant to have autism, right?
What? Does Daniel Johnson have autism?
No. I mean, he's dead.
I don't think. Oh, that's true.
Maybe a little bit of schizophrenia, a little bit of autism.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Rest in peace. He was definitely exploited. There's no doubt about that. They rolled him out. They're like, whoa, 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 whoa. What is this gravy train that we're missing just fucking rotting away in Austin, Texas? And then they made the Devil and Daniel Johnson. They're like, you remember this guy? Kurt Cobain wore his name on his T-shirt. And everyone's like, yeah, actually, yeah, no, yeah. I've been listening to him all along. And then, boom, a millionaire overnight.
I've always listened to Daniel Johnston. Oh, it's so sad he passed away. Do you want to have sex with me?
I used that line. Although I was like, that wasn't sad. I don't know him, but
I was like, damn, that Casper, the Friendly Ghost song where they start whooping that guy's ass in the movie Kids with the skateboard, that shit was dope.
Yeah, that scene is fucking insane, dude.
I could actually just pop in the Kids DVD, go right to that scene, watch it, take it all out, and just go on with my day after that.
It'd be funny if that's what soapers were doing in the 90s. Just like someone's running up and they've got like, you know, they've got their soaps on. They're running at full speed to like hit like a little like staircase with a rail. And like some guy like walks in front of him because, you know, he's on the phone. He's minding his own business. They're in the middle
Not
of
on the phone in the
Central
90s.
Park, you know?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, they're just starts throwing shit down. It's like, hey, man, hey, watch where the fuck you going, man? You could have killed him. You could have killed him. You know how fast he was going, man? What the fuck? And then all of a sudden, the other guy comes running up from behind, takes off his soap, and swings it on the other fella.
Yeah, dude.
Big old riot.
Oh, fucking getting your ass whooped by a gang of kids with soaps.
Light him up, cuz. Light him up.
Fucking
Light him up,
gang of
cuz.
Achilles.
Don't firm her now.
I would probably, you know what? If I got my ass kicked by a bunch of kids in soaps and I had to go home and face like, you know, anyone that I was trying to garner their respect, I would just tell them that some Mexican kids asked me to do a kickflip and then they kicked my ass. You know what I mean? I'd be like, couldn't do it.
Save yourself a little self-respect for sure.
Damn. a little booze enough.
Yeah, we're partying.
Hell yeah.
They're partying on the phone.
What are you sipping on, baby boy?
Two-hearted ale.
Good shit.
Yeah. It's you know, it pairs well with cottage cheese. It really does. I eat a ton of cottage cheese, as you can see.
Oh man. I love cottage cheese, baby. You were telling me the recipe, but then you got cut off earlier by the Zoom feedback. What did you say? It's salt and pepper and what?
All right, it's just black pepper.
Okay.
Evening salute from Trader Joe's. It's the saltless spice mix, and it tastes like a pizza pie. I do it all the time.
Pizza pie cottage cheese.
Yeah,
I'm interested.
I'm a big fan of pineapple and cottage cheese. You ever fuck with that?
Nah, I don't like it sweet, man. I like it save.
I've never had the fruit with the cottage cheese, but as a cottage cheese min, I've been told that I have to make the switch to the fruit.
Oh, pineapple and cottage cheese, you crack open a can, just dump cottage cheese all over it and fucking eat it like a piece of cake.
Yeah, a piece of cake.
Yeah, because it come out in like a little stack
like
of
a ring.
They look like Sonic's fucking rings, you know?
Oh, the Dole pineapple cans?
Yeah, Dole pineapple
I love
cans.
those fucking things.
Yeah, throw some cottage cheese on that. It's fucking crazy.
Holy shit, bro.
I had to order a bunch of fucking cottage cheese today for my little great aunt, 79 years old.
Oh, man.
Like a motherfucker.
I love on the subreddit that somebody wrote, "She thick with two T's."
Yeah. They were like, she looks like she respects Vincent, but babies Joey.
Yeah, like that.
She babies me. Thank you very much.
Well, excuse me.
I only met her once when we were saying goodbye to the Hot Ham Express, and you were crying, I was crying. Chad was rolling around in the mud.
Yeah, he was having a good time.
He was having a rough time, man. Yeah, having a rough time.
Sad day for all of us watching my van fucking get towed away for the last time.
Well, I could still smell like the fumes of dirty penis coming from like the windows as it rolled away. Like
it's stunk in there. It's so dirty in there. It's fucked up.
You know when your cat or your dog smells the air when there's a little bit of wind?
There's been many a times I'd wake up in a neighborhood like still drunk, passed out on the mattress in the back, and I would try to go to like piss in the coffee can. You remember my coffee can bathroom? And I'd miss the coffee can, get it all over the carpet. it was a little rough. We were roughing it a little bit back then. It was like camping every day.
Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah.
Remember that you parked that right in front of my house on Arcade Street, and I wouldn't even
be there for a long time.
You wouldn't even hit me up to hang out. You just park your van there and then go off to go do something.
Like, see you, Vinny.
Oh, Vince is parked outside.
I'd be there for days.
I'd never hear or see from you. I don't know.
We passed by your old place on Arcade Street. We drove by the keg there, and I was like, "Oh, Che, that's where I used to live." Kind of. I used to park my van in front of Brian's house and just be like, "This is my home."
Because we had parties in the fucking gloom tomb, man, the garage. I pissed all over that drunk asshole. And then I think I pissed all over Zach Lockwood, or not Zach Lockwood, but Travis Lockwood.
I hope this never get back to that guy. This guy was fucking pissed drunk, passing out, and fucking we just started pissing on him.
Who? On who?
I don't know his name, and even if I did, I wouldn't say it on the fucking podcast.
He was some junkie that abandoned his drunk ass friend. The cops picked him up.
The cops picked up his friend, and he didn't do nothing about it.
We watched it.
That's why we lost respect for him.
Morally. We're like, now you get the piss.
Yeah, because we were walking to the bar, and his friend got arrested, and we're like, yo, dude, like, you need to go, like, help your friend or something. He's like, oh, dude, he's all right, man. Where are we going? And we're like, so you're disrespecting your homie is what you're telling me, is that you don't respect your friends. Is that what you're telling us?
Mm-hmm. I don't like, yeah, man, you get the piss. You get the stream.
But
clapped up.
It was like 6 of us. I know one homie, I know he probably don't want me to say his name, but he got nude. He took off all of his clothes and just started pissing on him.
I don't remember that.
I think I know who that is.
That's not who you were gonna say, was it? Because he's come to terms with it. He'll Travis Lockwood, whenever I see him, he'll come up and be like,
I don't even think he was there.
Hey, remember that time when you pissed all over me in the garage? Like, fuck yeah.
It wasn't.
I'll never forget that.
It wasn't him that we pissed on. It was not him that we pissed on.
No. I mean, I pissed on him, but you and I pissed on that drunk asshole that abandoned his friend.
Yeah, fuck yeah. There was a lot of
happens when you fucking drop homies, dude.
You can't do that shit, man. You gotta.
Don't disrespect your fucking friends in front of us. You know,
you almost got arrested because we wouldn't tell the damn hospital manager the homies' names when they were peeling out.
Well, yeah, they thought our homie drove up to the hospital drunk, and they wanted us to fucking like, we suspect your friend was drunk. What's his name? We're like, get the fuck out of here.
Just barefoot.
Barefoot. That was after that fucking noise festival. Barefoot, covered in blood and mud.
Shane Stroud.
9 a.m. pissed drunk, walking around the hospital, dropping ham. Remember the food court?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey guys. The front desk, the doctor at the front desk. You want to talk to you? But not so fast. Eat your chow. Chow, but they do want to talk to you about your friends up front. But hey, no rush.
Finish your chow.
Finish your chow. Finish your chow.
By the way, boys, what'd you go with chow wise?
I'm glad you asked.
A couple of veggie burgers, actually.
Sorting up these instant potatoes, man.
Yeah,
I'm not drunk.
Damn, that is a really good party trick, huh?
And then remember when that same doctor busted us like looking in the crevices of the cement for half smoked cigarettes because we didn't have none? It was a sight for sore eyes,
dude. It's like, you boys can't smoke here. Like, all right.
You can't smoke in your car at the hospital. It's fucked.
Damn.
Yeah, I almost got a $500 fine at a hospital lighting up a
big ass deal, man. When I was a kid, my mom worked in a hospital, so I won't say I grew up in a hospital.
You grew up in a hospital.
Yeah, I grew up in a hospital. Used to be able to smoke right over the patients. I remember this. You could smoke in the mall, you could smoke at the airport, and you could smoke over even respiratory failing people. It didn't matter.
My mom used to take me up to McDonald's because she could smoke in there. She wasn't allowed to smoke in the house, or my grandpa would start fucking, beating the wall and shit. So we go up to McDonald's, and I would get a Happy Meal, and she would smoke a whole bunch of cigarettes. I had a happy childhood.
Old country buffet, we'd always go into the smoking section. None of us even smoked. Like, my folks didn't smoke. We just liked the smell of it while we're eating our
all the cool people were in the smoking section.
Absolutely.
Oh, virgin ass nerds over there and non-smoking.
Yeah. At Old Country Buffet, everyone's cool though.
If you went to Red Robin or something, the cute hostess who's about to seat your family, and your dad's like, yeah, we'll have 6 for non-smoking, please, and she starts like laughing at you because you're with a bunch of fucking losers.
Yeah.
You go, no. I smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, I totally smoke.
I smoke cigarettes.
I'll take one for smoking.
There you go.
I miss that.
It was insane to be sitting in a fucking restaurant and just fucking chain smoking.
They were
awesome.
still,
you can still do it.
Open at the Chinese buffets for a while there.
If you know where to go, you can still do it. But
I know where to go.
Insane to think that up until like 10 years ago, you could just go to Ramshorn and smoke like 2 packs of cigarettes if you wanted to.
Totally.
Which was the only purpose of a ram's horn. I don't know if the shooters around the country got a ram's horn or if that's just a Michigan thing.
Oh, dude, ram's horn's that's Denny's and ram's horn, baby. That's the growth. You know what I mean?
I've never heard of a fucking ram's horn. What is it?
You never had a ram's horn, bro?
I'm born and bred here, man. I grew up here. I'm a pony.
Greek family restaurant, I guess you could call it. Greek family cooking.
Horrible veal parmesan. Some of the worst you can get.
You all hate the Greeks. Why are you going there?
I love Greek food.
Yeah, Greek.
I had Greek
food. I had Greek food fucking 2 days ago. I had a chicken strip pita.
Fucking prove it, dude.
Authentic Greek cuisine.
With mayonnaise and ranch dressing and Swiss cheese, right? Just
honey
like
mustard, no ranch, honey mustard.
Honey mustard on the chicken pita.
Greek dining.
Holy hell, dude. Yeah, fancy, like just being right back at the Golden Fleece all over again. You know what I mean?
Authentic. You know, they took that chicken strip right off the fucking, you know, the chicken up on the fucking the spit, you know, spinning around, all fried up.
It's just all frozen Tyson chicken wings, like chicken strips, and they're knocking them off with like a little bat.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea for a business. Be like, oh yeah, all the meat fresh, served right in front of you, and you just see chicken strips spinning on a spit, and the guy just fucking whacking at them like with a piñata bat.
Yeah, I've been to a couple of places where like they kept eye contact and shaved off the driest piece of meat I've ever eaten in my life, put it on the plate, and they're like, you know, like business as usual.
That's why I don't eat chicken shawarma no more, dude. That shit is always dry and fucking bad. You gotta go to fucking that one joint we go to. They got good ass fucking.
Oh yeah. That's the fucking joint, dude. That's the joint. I almost went back to our old chicken place the other day out of desperation.
Fat Dad?
But I didn't.
Or new wave.
Saving myself for Fat Daddies. I'm saving myself for Fat Daddies. It don't matter who it is, as long as it ain't. If it ain't Fat Daddies, it don't mean nothing.
I'm thinking about a voyage this week. I don't know what day.
Do you want to? I was talking to Kyle about it. He is down as hell, and Brian just said he's off of work for the week. So let's go.
Oh yeah.
Goddamn
all right,
man. Boys,
I'm gonna
reposition. Just real quick. I want you to come with me.
Where you going?
I got to
where we at it?
I just took a piss, but I think that the lighting in here is a little better.
You actually look pretty good right now.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
So I'm gonna try to get the lighting in here a little bit.
The haircut definitely makes it seem like you sing in like an industrial metal bar band.
I feel like I
love it.
The haircut is hot, dude.
Yeah.
The haircut is chic. That's the word I would use to describe it, baby.
I was gonna shave like my hair off, but then I saw that Waco fucking series on Netflix, and the guy that plays like David Koresh has like the same type of mullet as me, and he's looking hot as fuck. So
fucking Reagans, man.
I think you got to go a little shorter on the bangs. I was looking at the pictures. I was looking at the pictures of David Koresh. You got to go a little shorter on the bangs, and you are fucking nailing it, baby.
My mom. I told my mom that I was getting a lot of compliments from my friends, and my mom said, "Are you sure they're not joking?"
Absolutely not. Your mom said that?
I'm about to message your mom on Facebook right now and be like,
"She blocked you, bro. She can't read your shit anymore, dude."
That's fucked up.
My dad's still friendly.
Send a couple penis pictures and you get fucking blocked.
You know,
and it was all for a bit.
I've known her for like fucking 10 years.
I'm gonna text her right now because really, she called me today. She talked to me for 2.5 hours about how her sister said she never wants to talk to her again because my mom made a joke about having a bleach enema, and
your mom's fine.
She really likes Trumpy, and my mom isn't, and so she needs more Facebook friends. So I mean, maybe I'll put it out to the shooters to go befriend my mother.
Sure, that's a good.
Yeah. She's never seen the podcast. She'd be mortified if she knew that I divulged her relationship with Mark Summers on one.
Oh, that happened, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh, what?
Brian was almost Brian Summers, and what a better life that would have been, I think.
My hair would have been a lot curlier, and I probably would have been in more Nickelodeon shows than I was, which, I mean, I could
definitely would not be an essential worker right now.
No, fuck no. Disposable worker.
Yeah.
I mean, if he was working on the set of Nickelodeon, he would certainly be an essential worker.
You could have got molested by Dan Schneider. The fucking kids that get fucked by Dan Schneider, they fucking serious cheddar.
Made the big bucks, baby.
Oh, yeah, that's how you made big bucks back in the day.
Big.
You think Danny Tamborelli wasn't asking for it all the time, and my man had to pass him up a couple of times because he's like, "Look, I'm too busy, Danny. I've got to write this new season of Are You Afraid of the Dark? All right, quit.
Oh, he didn't
get off your knees, God damn it! I got to finish this season of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Get the hell out of my office."
He didn't have anything to do with that show, man. Don't
Send
line
the
that
skinny
show. He was
Peter.
writing Kenan and Kel, and Are You Afraid of the Dark was the same writers as Degrassi, man. It's Canadian.
Twin
Really?
Peaks, actually.
Yeah.
It was a child's version of Twin Peaks. It was made by David Lynch and Mark Frost.
Fuck,
Are You Afraid of the Dark is 20-50 fucking times better than Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks fucking sucks.
You're gonna go to the grave with that one, huh?
I go on the Twin Peaks subreddit just to start arguments.
We can get on the subreddit.
The show's
here.
gay. It doesn't make sense. It's not about anything. And then you have like people typing out like 7 paragraphs without them knowing that you don't give a shit and you will not read it. And you're just like, nope, sorry, pal. Opinion stands.
I just get the phone notification. I open it just to downvote it, and then I just put the phone back in my pocket.
Ooh, what happens if you
Business
downvote?
as usual.
Do they go to the bottom of the pile if you downvote?
Users.
What do you say?
Boys, I gotta roll, boys.
Whoa! Let's get you out of here. Let's get you out of here. Let's get you the hell out of here, man.
I gotta roll. I have some engagements that I need to get to.
Some back pain, huh?
Do want to tell you guys though that I am starting to work at the liquor store across the street.
You held that down.
Congratulations. From one essential job to another more essential job.
I do it in the mornings. So 9 a.m.
You get to see all the cool shit then.
Oh yeah.
9 a.m. when them doors open at the liquor store, it's
DESPERATION, baby. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of lotto tickets. But catch up. What we got? Cause we're rolling about an hour here. Yeah.
I didn't look at any. I don't fuck with time no more.
Yeah.
Time is
it's a construct, dude. It's a construct that needs to be
black
broken.
circle.
You're damn right.
It's light time and dark time. That's it.
I got pork roast, pork chops here. I got to throw on, and so I'll catch you boys on the Patreon episode. Yeah.
See you in a couple of days.
This weekend, $1 entry fee. Fucking patreon.com/boysshootingclub. Fucking 80,000 hours of content, and we are uploading the Star Wars films on there.
And they're pretty good.
Don't tell anybody, but
pretty good.
If you wanna see the Star Wars films for $1 or something, just pop onto the Boys Shooting Club Patreon. We got special edition. We got the Phantom Menace with the pod race and Sebulba. We got
that's my favorite.
the Attack of the Clones, where all the stormtroopers look a little gay and not really that cool. That was my.
What if it was Sebulba and it was an alt an alt sex worker?
He just has a pussy for a mouth, and
yeah, with like a little piercing.
There is a woman as disabled as Sebulba on OnlyFans. I will sub. I'll simp for that. Fucking all twisted up, fucking with finger in her pussy. I got fucking $5 for you, sweetheart.
The Jeff Rosenstock flag in the background of the apartment, that's a dead giveaway, baby, you know what I mean?
Of course.
You know? Wow. Hell yeah.
Catch up with us. Follow me at Count Caligula on Instagram. Don't find me on Facebook.
Oh, damn.
Don't do it.
Well, you can send any tweets that you would like to send to Brian at my Twitter account, and that is AbsentFather420. I will not be responding to any messages for myself, but as Brian, let it rip, baby.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'd love to hear from somebody.
Absolutely. I'll send the screen caps over. I'll be like, how do you respond?
Because I'm lonely.
You know
and if you wanna catch up with me, then you got to get onto Origin. I'm not fucking with Steam. I'm not fucking with Battle.net. I'm not fucking with Activision anymore. I'm doing pure Star Wars shit now.
Damn.
I'm a level 109 specialist. That's elite sniper.
100.
So if you want to fuck with me, you come find me at Lion Ghoulman on Origin, and we'll fuck around and do some Star Wars shit with each other.
Bro, you
My
don't
girlfriend
even
go to sleep. Maybe we can do a little bit, you know, a little bit cooler stuff than just Star Wars stuff. We can have some deep talks, if you know what I'm saying.
Some baby, some
Boys
sugar baby
only
shit,
though.
man.
just fellas.
Yeah, just men.
Sugar baby shit. All right, boys. Well, I'll catch you on the other side of life, eh?
Yeah,
All
see you in a
right.
couple of days, baby.
All right, yeah. See, goodbye, everybody. Thank you for listening to the Boys Shooting Club podcast.
Thank you for listening and watching to the Boys Shooting Club podcast.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
I think I'm bleaching my hair.
Good call, baby.
Yeah, this is a
Good
good
call.
call. Bleach blonde by the next time you see me.
Especially when you start getting the roots on the side, dog. Oh my God,
That's why you fucking do it. It's for that fucking like root grow out, dude.
You
That
already
was
know,
your
baby.
best look, bro. Is when you had that fucking little
Bro.
shaggy fucking blonde hair with fucking the roots.
Dark mustache, dark roots. That's the way to do it, baby. That's the way to do it.
Hard nipples, because I'm on the Jennifer Aniston hard nipple.
Ooh.
Oh, the hard nipple.
Milk 'em, baby.
Oh, milk. All right, see you.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Hi. Hello? Hi.
Hey, man.